we've all been waiting for. In this corner. So you wanna be
a basic rundown on this. I've missed out on the warming up, but I'll slap something together a bit later on when I got more time to edit into this video. Basically, whatever your comfort levels, it is a tutorial for sprinting, as I mentioned beforehand. It's really not that serious, so you sprint according to your comfort level at this point. The important thing is that you actually execute what you're going to be doing here. Now, you'd want to spend about 10 minutes, a good 10 minutes warming yourself up properly throughout your whole body, because you use everything, and I'll go through that with you before I go through this again. But because it's such a high intensity exercise, you got to make sure that you're all warmed up before you do it, because you will snap something up if you don't do it right. Now basically, I'm just giving you an example here. Like, again, it's up to your comfort level. If you feel comfortable running and sprinting 100 meters and that's your thing, that's fine, you can go ahead and do that. If you feel comfortable going all out for 50 or even 30 meters, some people choose to do it around an oval for 400, and that's fine. It's just, the important thing is sticking to the concept of interval training, and then going to go execute it. So like I said, basically what I've done here, you want to point down that way, is I've only walked out 40 steps out that way, and that's going to be what I'm going to do today. You can set yourself like a sheet to actually say that you're going to do five sprints for your exercise. This is probably best off on one of your days where you're not training any weights or such, or if you just wanted to you do this 2 or 3 times a week. I wouldn't recommend it back to back, as it is quite highly intensive, but you know, definitely in between other days and such would be great. So basically, like I said, you warm up sort of thing. I'm going to go do one more sort of warm up sprint, probably running, like, I'd say your first couple you'd probably do like a 50% and then a 60%, and then your final last one you do like a 70 to 100, depending, everyone's different. But here's the thing, again, grass is good, but wear the right footwear. I wear these things because I like barefoot running, but even on surface like this, it's probably not the best choice. If you've got like a rugby shoe or a running shoe, that's probably the best, because you can get quite slippery, especially when wet. So the other thing I can recommend to you is that when you take your steps out there and you're measuring out where you need to go, when you're putting your marker, always look at the ground, make sure there's no potholes, make sure there's no divots, and it's safe to actually sprint on that line, and you stick to that line, because anywhere off might have something else if you haven't scouted it, and you can end up injuring yourself. So yeah, this is it. Again, it's not that serious. You can start however you want, whether you want to be like a normal sprinter or off on the top of your feet. I like to jump into it because it gives me a bit more power, but anyways, this is just a quick rundown.
usually I do 10 back to back. So what you do is you go out, you sprint, you come back.
And again, it's not that serious. There's many different ways to do it, but I've found in my own experiences that, and it's never failed me, you come back, let yourself recover, back to full recovery. Don't go when you're tired, don't go when you're panting. If it takes 1 minute, so be it. If it takes 2 minutes, then so be it. Let yourself recover fully, and then go again. Now that was just a warm-up run. I feel good, so my next one will be a proper one. So I'll do 5 because we're running low on time, but you get the idea of how it's supposed to go. Here we go, let's get to it. My hand's gonna fall off. big mud patch down the end of that thing right there. I personally prefer running uphill. I feel like it loads you up a little bit better. It just feels nice running up and hill. So this will have to do for today. I'll do another video on uphill sprints, and biomechanics is slightly a little bit different. Sort of forces you to be on the pad of your feet a lot more, and you can really get in and dig in a bit more, but this will do. This is what you guys should be doing to begin with anyways. So you recover back to normal, and you go again. I don't even know why I'm wearing my hat. It's going to fly up anyway. Maybe it's a gauge to say that if it's not flying off, you're not running quick enough, Mil. So here you go again. So again, just a quick note sort of thing. Use your arms to drive. Don't waste energy by running them up to the side or anything. Make sure that they drive to the front of you, because that's what you're going to be using to power you through it as well. And I'll go through this another part, like the technicalities of actually sprinting. Again, disclaimer, I'm not a professional sprinter, but this is what's worked in my part. Drive your knees up high, lift them up high, and when you come back and you retract, you push down and flex with it. Bring it. Anyway, that's another part. I'll get back to that later on anyways. Okay, recovered? Go. I'm laughing, but I'll put a quotation why I'm laughing right now later on in this film. You guys only knew what's going on here.
You only know seeing one perspective here from me. They want to see two.
Alright, well, in essence, that's pretty much it. I mean, like, I'm taking the easy way out right now because I'm only running 30 meters. Hardly, even. And, it's a shorter time, but the next time I'll get something better to do. But this is the principle of it anyways. So you see I'm coming back a little bit puffed. Going twice hard out. Usually 10's about good. 5% again on your comfort level. And you'll find as you get fitter as you go along, and this will get you fit. This will get you fit fast and quick. And just about trains every facet of doesn't matter what sport you're training. This is really good for whatever else is whatever you're into. So now I'm starting to calm down. My heart's starting to slow down a little bit. I'm back to recovered. So when you go again, here we go. Two more. Third one in. Hey, it's so bad. I think next time we should set it up a little bit further. But I hope you're getting the principle of this. It's not about seriousness. It's about friggin' enjoying yourself, getting out and doing it right. You know, like I said, there's about 1,000,001 ways to sort of execute this. This is called high intensity interval training. You go all out and then you recover and go again, and this really is the best method for stripping fat down, along with a good diet, you know, which I'll get into again in a little bit. Diet. All right, almost recovered. Yeah, 10 seconds. one left.
Woo. Let's do this.
I'll do this once a week, so if any of you guys want to come and join me, you know where to find me. So. And that pretty much wraps it up. Like, all I can say now is just go for a light jog to cool yourself down and make sure you stretch out after this. And that in essence is it. That's an introduction to interval training. It's not that serious. You haven't got to get all worked up about it and what the methods, like right down to the nitty-gritty of it, but that's pretty much it, you know. You choose what you feel comfortable with and adjust as you get stronger into it. The other part to it is just go and have fun, you know. Don't worry about telling yourself when you got to go again at this point, you know. No one's a professional athlete here. We're just out to have fun and be fit, you know. It's not like it's a job, you know. So that's the important thing. Train and have fun while you're doing it. Enjoy what you do. And that's really why we're supposed to be here, you know. So anyways, that in a nutshell, that's an introduction to interval training and sprinting. No equipment needed, just yourself. And I'll elaborate on some of the other things, warm-up exercises, the extra techniques to get a faster sprint out of it efficiently, and like the cool down stretches afterwards. And we'll go from there. But thanks for tuning in. I'll see you soon.
Y'all ain't know, I go by the name of Lupe Fiasco, representing that first and 15.